BHS Football. Crisp, clear evening. BHS Football in the air. The Flyers actually lost the toss. Rangers deferred. So get back to the action in just a minute here. For those who see this in a new format, we're trying to get technology tonight, so we apologize if it sucks. Our covered cameraman Alex had to go somewhere.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to BHS Field for tonight's contest between the visiting Braintree Womps and your Framingham Flyers. Braintree is led by head coach Lee Carlson, and Framingham is led by head coach David Wright. Now, can all please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
So proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Might need to restart it. Yeah. I think if you go 30 seconds without. Okay.
Check it out. I think we're back.
Braintree won the toss and deferred. Framingham will receive the opening kickoff.
Hello and welcome to BHS Field here in Framingham as we are ready for the ball game to begin. Mike Wasserman, the coverage here on BCAM TV as Braintree will kick off here to begin this ball game. A 2-0 start to the season. And Braintree will kick off. Stone set to kick it away. As this one sent deep, and it will be fielded inside the 20. Driven out to the 30, and Braintree has some pretty good special teams tackling, as that's where the offense will begin. So Cora on the return. Ball spotted at the 30, the first possession of this ball game. Quarterback is Silva, with the running back Lincoln. High snap and the handoff, and stopped immediately in the backfield on the tackle by DeVito. A 2-yard loss on the first play from scrimmage.
Tackle the backfield by number 40, on the play. Second down and 12.
Be generous, spot.
Four receiver set with the tailback to the right of the quarterback, Silva. As Braintree jumps offside, and they will give up the 5 yards back. As Marmai jumped offside.
Flag on the play, offside on the defense. 5-yard penalty. Remains second down.
Bring up a second down and 7 after the penalty yardage is added. Coleman going in motion as the handoff goes back to Lincoln. Cuts inside and finds its way and a big hole out to about midfield. So a first down here on the drive for the Flyers.
And Lincoln with the carry. Tackle by number 2, Sam Garrity. Ball will be spotted on the 50-yard line. Is good for Framingham. First down.
So the first down of the game. Back to snap and looking to throw for the first time. Rolling to his right as Braintree knocked in the back. No call, and moving it out all the way out to the 30-yard line on the Braintree side of the field on the scamper of 20 yards by the quarterback, Silva.
Gain of 20 on the play is good for Framingham. First down.
So a 20-yard pickup. And a second first down of the drive. So already just about in the red zone now. It's Framingham looking to score on their first drive of the game. Man goes in motion as Coleman. He gets the touch, and he is wrapped up in the backfield on a great open field tackle by Braintree's Sam Garrity. So that'll be a loss of a yard as he was trying to go across the field, and that was read well.
No gain on the play. Second down and 10.
Getting ready to snap, and a player jumped at the line of scrimmage, and a late flag thrown in, and it will be a false start. Braintree got some pressure on the quarterback and forced that pass to be incomplete. So we'll see if Braintree will take the penalty or not here. As the ball was incomplete, this will be third down if Braintree decides to decline the penalty. And Braintree signaling from their side they want to decline this penalty, so it'll bring up a third down and long.
Third down and 10.
Coleman sets up, and the ball is handed off, and it's Lincoln, as he does not find much room to work with. Maybe a yard and a half, 2 yards on the carry, brings up a fourth down.
Braintree tackle by number 2, Sam Garrity. Fourth down and 7, Framingham.
So fourth down upcoming, they go for it. On the Braintree side of the field. Back to pass to Silva, looks for somebody to find. Braintree pressuring him in the backfield, and a couple of players coming in to sack him, including Marmai. A along with Calvin Tran. That tandem coming through with the sack and forcing a turnover on downs on the first drive of the game for Framingham. So a couple players for Braintree coming in, getting credit for that sack. And Braintree's offense for the first time here today will take over. Stones at quarterback with the pass completed out to Garrity. Out in the flat, he finds his way out to the 40, 42, and the ball dropped free, but after he was down, and a first down on a swing pass by Braintree gets a new set of downs on their first play from scrimmage. So the offense moving the ball right up the field. Throw this one now. It's completed out to Parsons Gomes, and he does not find much room to work with. So a gain of maybe a yard.
Number 11, Gabriel Garcia in on the tackle. Second down and that.
Garrity in motion, the handoff goes to the running back and up the middle, no room to go that time on the carry by Curry.
Carry with number 15, James Curry. Brilliant tackle by number 10, Andrew Lima.
So it'll be a third and long.
One on the way, third down and 8.
Braintree getting a first down on their first play of this drive. Back-to-back plays of just a yard. And a third and 8. Back to pass to Stones. Looks over the middle and incomplete. Up over the head of the intended target, Bresciani. Braintree will send the punting team out. So a pretty quick drive. Braintree bringing in a late player into the play. As the snap is a good one, and a short kick for Stones as this one takes a Braintree bounce, and they will down it right outside the 20-yard line. Turned out to be a reasonable punt after the bounce. Got Braintree an extra 12 to 15 yards after the ball hit the grass field. Braintree so used to playing on the turf. Most high school football teams do play on turf fields. So much different story here today. Silva now with his second series here on offense. It's back to pass, and the pass is completed, actually incomplete, over the middle.
Silva's pass intended for David Levy is incomplete. Second down and 10.
The referee's talking it through. Bring up a second down now after the incomplete pass. And back to pass to Silva. Throws it down the middle of the field and it's completed. Out to Coleman as he's taken down at right around the 40-yard line after the forward progress, and that'll move the chains. So a first down for the Flyers on their second offensive series of this game here in the opening quarter. made in between plays as they talk it through. Braintree defense trying to come away with a big play here in a scoreless game. As back to throw, and down the sideline it goes, and the pass is going to be incomplete. Intended target down the sideline was Cora. Player was open. Silva getting instruction from the sideline, and he draws Braintree offside for the second time. So that'll put him up 5 yards, and the ball will be now well into right near the midfield mark. Close to midfield again. At the 45 is where the ball is spotted after the penalty yardage. As the handoff is going to take them out to midfield, and that's going to be close to a first down. That is enough for a first down, so they will move the chains as Framingham's offense has moved it to midfield. Low snap, and the handoff is going to find its way on the ground as Braintree looks like they may have jumped on it on the fumble, and they have recovered it. It's Braintree's number 67, the one with the football. That is Sean Massey. And he is going to hand the football over to the referees, and the Braintree offense will get the game's first turnover. So the offense will take over on their own side of the field, actually just shy of their own side of the field. It's right at the 49-yard line, so it can't get any closer to midfield. As back to pass, and looking to throw this one down the long side of the field, and open is Parsons Gomes, and he dropped it. He was wide open. Braintree had an opportunity down the field. And now a injury back behind the play. As Braintree will have a second down, but that is a very frustrating sequence. It looked like Braintree had a touchdown on that play. Still out there looking over at the injured player on the Braintree side. Trainer coming off the field along with the Braintree quarterback as Stones finds his way off the field. And that is a huge situation here as the backup quarterback Farragher will come in. I'm sure of what the injury may have been. Looked like he was hit after he released the ball. So the offense now will hand it off as Curry goes nowhere. So a third down now for Braintree. Back to pass, and Parsons Gomes makes the catch, takes it out with a pretty good run to around the 42-yard line, and that gives Braintree a much more manageable situation. Actually, will move the yard marker to about a yard to gain. It looks like Braintree wants to hurry here on 4th and 1. And the defense looked like it may have moved offside for a moment. Still no signal from Braintree to snap this football. Trying to just draw him offside. They do run it, and Curry is very close to the yard to gain. It looks like he may have just gotten enough. Crowd celebrating, but I think they're going to get the bad news in a moment. Looked like he had just enough to get that first down. And a first down. Crowd doesn't like the call, but looked pretty clear on that side of the field that he got just enough based on the spot. As the handoff again will be to Curry. Curry right in the middle of the field, bouncing off a couple defenders, continuing to be pushed, and a pretty good run after all is said and done.
Curry, brought down by number 77, Chris Nunes. 8-9 on the play, second down and short.
Second down and short upcoming. Referee's talking things over. Ball's going to be spotted right around the 30. And we're going to have a timeout on the field.
We'll get right back to you after these sponsors. I mean, literally, you know, tell you about sponsors. Several sponsors. Framingham Football, Cheerleading, Pizza, Just Out of Football, Football Deli, the Mayor, Mayor Jones, McCarthy, McKinney, and Roland Florida, Murphy's Easy Treats, Greenback Physical Therapy, Saxon Brewing Company, and
So the chain's coming out to measure this one.
little inch, but our camera's just not, so we're not doing it. And we may not be able to use that.
And it's going to be enough for a first down. So Braintree will move the chains again.
First down. First down and 10 ball on the 30-yard.
Handoff to Curry as Curry blasts forward for about 3 yards.
Curry with the carry. Bringing in tackle by number 11, Gabriel, as I said. Second down and 8.
Second down and 8 is where they give it. Just a couple yards on the carry. again with the handoff to Curry. Curry finds some room. Curry finds the end zone. Pretty much untouched on his way in. As Braintree with a touchdown here in the opening quarter to take the 6-0 lead. Farragher handing that one off to his trusted tailback. And Curry finds his way down the field for another touchdown. He's been the go-to player on offense for the most part this season. Definitely running the football. As far as throwing it, there's been a few different weapons. As Braintree now getting set for the extra point.
Dear? Yo, lady.
So a 6-0 game,
Yes,
long
you
wait
have
in
an extra
between.
roster? This guy needs an extra roster. I give him mine. Sorry.
I can send him a picture. Who needs it?
I need it because for the guy who's going to be the favorite.
Oh, sure. Can I text it to you?
Yeah.
I know she's got one.
Oh, yeah. But
And Braintree trying to go for 2, and they do not get it. So Braintree, instead of taking the field goal or the extra point, try to go for 2. You wonder if that had to do with Stones being hurt earlier. So Braintree stays at 6-0. Just a couple minutes left here in the opening quarter. 6-0 is the Braintree lead.
No, on our live stream, we have score. No, you're doing awesome. No, I'm loving the fact that the clock's actually stopping. We have places. It's great. It's unusual, but it's great.
So whatever the injury was to Stones earlier is back on the field and now kicking it off. Not really sure why Braintree decided to go for 2. As the kickoff is fielded and brought back and returned way back all the way to midfield. 40, 30, inside the 10-yard line, and continuing to the 5 is Cora on an excellent return off the kickoff. So that'll very quickly get the crowd back in this game after Braintree scored the opening touchdown. So 2:36 left on the clock here in the opening quarter. And a 6-0 lead for Braintree here on the road, but it looks like a chance for Framingham to tie up the score in a moment with the touchdown to go ahead with the extra point and or 2-point conversion. Ball at the 5. So they're getting ready for the snap. And he's saying that maybe Braintree jumped off, but referee's not biting. And now a flag is thrown, and it might be a false start on the offense after all said and done, and it is. So again, undisciplined play. Both sides have been undisciplined here in this opening quarter. We've seen some bad penalties. Instead of 1st and goal from the 5, it's 1st and goal now from the 10.
Remains first down and goal ball at the 10-yard line.
I'll get him here for a while. Hi, Nigel viewers. I want to have something to do. Can I tell you something? My phone? No, wait, this is...
Ready for the snap, and the handoff goes up the middle, and Lincoln with a very short gain.
Lincoln with the carry. Tackle by number 65, Nick Tunkis.
Tuck gets in on the tackle for Braintree. So it'll be a gain of 1. 2nd and goal from the 9. Man going in motion, and the handoff goes to Coleman, as Coleman cannot break free. Braintree wraps him up quickly.
Tackle by number 7, Ada Brown. There is a flag on the play.
And a flag down on the field. And a hold going to come back and bring it back 10 yards. So Framingham going backwards here after they got to 1st and goal from the 5. It's all the way out to almost the 20 now. And this is putting them in a very dangerous situation to not even get points from this drive. That's been what the offense has tried to do in this game, is draw Braintree off sides, but it has drawn them off sides. It's also made their linemen jump. Hard snap as the pass over the middle is completed, and a touchdown. As they find this one out to Coleman, and he ties the score at 6. Extra point to take the lead. Minute and 12 to go here in the opening quarter. Snap down, the kick on the way, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. So Framingham takes their first lead here today, 7-6. The first time here this season, Braintree trailing on the scoreboard. So the Womps will get the football back, down a point. Going to kick this one away now. As they sent down into the Braintree end, fielded inside the 5. As Garrity out to the 10, to the 15, and he is gang tackled. And Braintree's offense will start in their own territory. About 4 or 5 Framingham players in on the tackle to ultimately take down Braintree returner Garrity.
Returned by number 2, Sam Garrity.
So the offense will be under the direction of Stones for this series now, after being shaken up on the last drive. Ball at the 15. Man goes in motion, that's Garrity. The handoff goes right up the middle, and a short gain on the carry by Curry. Not much time left here in the first quarter.
James Curry with the carry.
Braintree trailing 7-6 here in the opening quarter. Might be the final play here of the quarter as the pass is completed. Out to Bresciani. That'll be a first down, looks like, for the offense.
Framingham tackle by Sean Plisner. First and 10.
To Parson 10 from the 21. Or make it the 26, excuse me. That's back to pass to Stones on the slant, out and completed to Parsons Gomes.
Stones pass complete.
And that will be the end of the first quarter.
Tackle by number 10, Andrew Lima.
Hi, I'm State Representative Bruce Ayers, and I'd like to introduce you to the Helping Hand program. With rising healthcare costs, all too often we hear stories about our seniors, veterans, and neighbors who may not have the proper insurance coverage they need for durable medical equipment. These individuals may be living on a fixed income and may not have the financial resources necessary to cover the cost of the equipment they need. We have a solution. The Helping Hand program provides free, durable medical equipment to residents in need. Items such as wheelchairs, walkers, crutches, canes, commodes, tub seats, and hospital beds are available through the program. We receive donations of lightly used equipment and store them at our facility in North Quincy. If you're in need of any of these items, you can pick them up free of charge and return them after any length of time.
My scooters improve my mobility and independence. Thanks to Helping Hand, I can go to the store, visit the boardwalk, and do so much more.
Helping Hand is a great resource for people who don't have insurance coverage.
The Helping Hand program is successful thanks to the generosity of people who have donated durable medical equipment to our inventory. For more information about the program or to fill out an equipment request form, visit our website or call 617-472-9877. If you know someone in need of these items, we're always available to lend a helping hand.
Welcome back here for the start of the second quarter. Mike Walsh bringing the coverage here on BCAM TV as Braintree's offense will be on their own side of the field. Low snap and the ball on the ground. And who has it? Framingham might have the football. And that was a horrible snap. And Braintree on the exchange ends up giving it away as Framingham will take over, already leading 7-6. Braintree with an uncharacteristic turnover. And this will put the Flyers in business on the Braintree 35, leading 7-6. First and 10. Braintree looking like they might bring some pressure here. Back to pass to Silva. Silva under duress. Fires it up and towards the sideline. It's out of bounds and incomplete. Intended for Cora.
Silva's pass intended for Cora, incomplete. Number 13 now, Patel in coverage, second out of 10. Second and 10.
So Framingham looking to take advantage here with the short field, trying to add to their lead. Rolling to his left, throwing it and completing it out to the 23 as the tight end makes the catch. That was Whitney, who's made a couple of catches here in this game.
Silva's pass complete to number 18, Whitney. Tackle by number 2, Sam Garrity. Play is good for Framingham. First down.
Another first down.
Ball spotted on the 23-yard line. First down.
First and 10 now for the offense. Already leading 7-6. Man going in motion. The handoff goes in that direction. Looks like a pass as Coleman looking down the field. And the pass is going to be incomplete, but a flag thrown in behind the play. And I assume it's against Braintree, so it's interference. And they're actually going to call a hold against Braintree, so had a feeling that the penalty was against the Womps. So Framingham just 13 yards away now from the end zone. It's a 1st and 10. And the handoff goes to the tailback, Lincoln, as Lincoln is hit pretty hard on his way in towards the 10. So a short gain on 1st down. Framingham really taking their time in between plays. They milk the clock here in the first half. Back to throw, Silva looks over the middle, and that one could have been picked off. And not coming away with the interception was DeVito. He had his hands on that, and that would have been a huge turnover. It would have been the second of the half against Framingham, but Braintree cannot scoop it up. Both sides have a turnover. They've both been fumbles. So the offense will maintain possession for the time being. And another flag. We're going to have a timeout on the field. So a big play upcoming for the offense. Braintree's defense trying to make a stand.
Just about full night here at Battlefield. In that first game.
So ready to resume after the timeout. Silva in the shotgun. 3rd down upcoming. Braintree with some pressure. The pass completed. And Coleman makes the catch. He stops short of the line to gain. And it will be a 4th down and and a couple. Looks like 4th and maybe 3. Could be a spot where they try the field goal, but looks like the offense remaining on the field. They are going to try the field goal. Looked like they were going to originally think about going for it. Instead, they'll try for 3. Snap on the way. The kick is on its way, and the kick is good. Able to get that one through. So a 10-6 lead after the field goal. Nice kick. 9:40 to go here in the first half. So ready for the kickoff after the field goal. And Braintree fielding it at the 15. Bringing it back out is the return man, Garrity. And not much on the return as he takes it out to about the 35. So Braintree's offense will take over from here. Again, Stone's back out there under center. With Curry in the backfield. Braintree down by 4. 10-6. Garrity goes in motion. He gets the carry. Garrity finds some room. And a decent gain on first down. Looking for about a 5-yard pickup from Braintree. Carry by Curry. As Curry takes it out to the 36.
Ball carried by number 15, James Curry. By number 54, Henry Loder. Third down and 5.
Going in motion is Murphy. As Braintree with the completion out to Volpe. And that will move Braintree up the field for a first down. So moving the chains as the ball is at the 46. In a 10-6 game, Braintree trailing by 4 points.
Tackle by Leva.
Trying to take the lead before halftime. And Stone's back to pass, fires it down the field, open and completed to Parsons Gomes as he again comes away with the big catch. The two had a chance earlier in this game for a long completion, but he dropped it this time right on the money and completed to Parsons Gomes.
Garrett Stone's pass complete to Caleb Parsons Gomes. Tackled by Alexis Pass.
And it's going to see a timeout on the field.
26-yard line, first down and 10.
So Framingham will take the timeout.
Timeout, Framingham. Take a moment to thank our broad sponsors: Main State Taekwondo, Fitz Insurance, Liberty Extremist Pizza, Manny's Appliance, Murphy's Automotive, Rumble Boxing Gym, Target, University Pizza, and the White House.
So Braintree's offense will be back out onto the field. Getting ready to hike it now with Stones. He hands to Curry, and Curry is met in the backfield somehow, able to get back towards the line of scrimmage and make something out of nothing. So ends up losing a yard, but that could have been a lot worse.
James Curry on the carry. Angel Cologne with the shot.
Pass caught by Bresciani as he takes it down to the 14. And Braintree just a couple of yards now away from a first down. They're down in a couple. Handoff goes to Curry, and he's met in the backfield but plunges forward, and it's going to be very close to that yard to gain. Still looks like he's short of it. And it will be a fourth down now for Braintree's offense. And they're going to go for it. Down 10-6. They're going to keep the offense out there. And a flag. And where is the flag going? Is it a false start or an offside? Because clearly that's been the call here in this game. And false start going against Braintree. That's a big call. And that might change Braintree's opinion on what they're going to do here. They were going to go for it. One referee said it was a false start. The other one apparently said it's offside. So not sure what happened there. But Braintree gets a new set of first down. Back to pass. Over the middle, and the pass is off the extended hands of Marmite. Marmite was open for a moment. That would have been a tough catch. The offense continuing here, trying to get closer on the scoreboard or take the lead with the touchdown. Not much doing on that handoff to Garrity. Third down for the offense. Couple of receivers. Curry in the backfield. Back to pass Stones. Stones looks over the middle. He's wide open and threw it a little bit high, but that was one maybe Bresciani could have come down with. Maybe a little bit too much velocity on that pass from Stones, but that should have been a touchdown. Those two had a chance to connect, and that was one that Braintree really wanted back. They should have made that play.
Stones pass intended for Bresciani. Incomplete, fourth down.
Braintree going to try for the field goal now. As the kick on the way, and the kick is no good from Stones. So both sides trying field goals here in the second quarter. Framingham making theirs, Braintree missing theirs, but a penalty running into the kicker, the call. Wow. There has been a handful of calls in this one. And I don't know if that's an automatic first down or not. There's got to be at least some penalty yardage. Referee's talking it over now, making sure that they have the correct down marker. And it looks like they're going to move the yardage now. And the coach for Framingham wants an explanation. Currently listed on the scoreboard as 4th and 5, but very difficult to read if this is going to be a first down or not. As Braintree rolling out, throwing over the middle, and that one is incomplete. And a player shaken up over the middle as Braintree with an injured player down behind the play.
Pass is incomplete. There is a flag on the play.
Injuries here in this first half. Not going to speculate on what that injury could have been, but needing some serious help towards the sideline. And it looked like that may have been Parsons Gomes who was shaken up on the play. So it will be a 1st and goal now from the 3-yard line. Make it a 2nd and goal after the incomplete pass. Handoff goes to Curry, and he's stopped immediately. But he continues plunging forward somehow, working towards the goal line. Every time you think he's down, he's not. So Curry trying to give Braintree the lead. Hand off to Curry, and he is knocked backwards. So bring up a 4th and goal now. For the time being, the offense is on the field.
4th down and 2. 4th down.
And now a timeout. So they're going to talk things over. They're in the end of this first half. Coming out of the timeout, Braintree with the offense still on the field. Back to pass, Stones. He rolls to his right, throws, and it's incomplete. He threw it behind the intended target. I thought maybe he was going to run with that one. The end zone, if he can get there in this half, would have pulled him within a point. Garrity goes in motion. Stones will throw. Stones waits. Stones has the end zone if he can get there, and he sidesteps and scores as Stones drives it in for 6. And a huge play by Stones to give Braintree the lead 12-10. Now Braintree going to try for the extra point to make it a 13-10 lead. Not sure why this is taking so long. So Braintree will try again here on the extra point. Low snap, and the kick is on its way, and he missed it. So Braintree hasn't had many clean exchanges here in this game, as that one was on the ground. Good job to even get that ball down and be kicked, but missed the kick, and it's going to remain 12-10. Braintree back in front. Braintree will kick it away again.
Kick by Stones is no good. Score Braintree 12, Framingham 10, 2:36 remaining, second quarter.
Kick this one away. A low squib kick as this one bounces, and it's going to be fallen on by Derek Ellis. First and 10 now from the 24. Make it to 29. So used to the turf field, the markers much clearer, but a lot tougher to read here on the grass field. As the pass is incomplete.
Kick recovered by number 16, Coleman McGrath. Spotted on the Framingham 29-yard line, first down and 10.
Second down and 10. This has been a long first half.
Silver's pass is deflected, second down and 10.
Back to pass, and this one out to the side is completed. And taking it out to the 31 on the completed pass. And as Coleman makes the catch, and a timeout. Looks like it's going to be taken here on the field. Be back in a moment.
Silver's pass complete to Coleman. Tackle by number 2, Sam Garrity. Third down and 8. Timeout on the field.
They're down and 8. Braintree look like they have jumped off sides, but that was because they were baited over the line. And it's going to be another false start.
I've used an entire day's worth of time in this hotel. Yeah. Regrettable. Sorry, Walter. Alright, third day.
So third down upcoming. And another stoppage. Braintree defense going to be out there on the field. A 12-10 lead. It's starting to get ridiculous here towards the end of this first half. Can't remember seeing a first half last this long. Silva will pass. He'll look down the field. This one, an odd throw and almost intercepted. Didn't release that one very well. Came out of his hand awkwardly and went very high up in the air and had to get some help from his receiver to knock that one away from the Braintree defensive player who would have intercepted it. So it'll be fourth down and they will punt. Very high snap, and the kick gets it away. It'll be fielded at the midfield mark as Braintree brings it inside, and that's where the offense will take over right before halftime. So the offense will have the ball at the 42 on the Framingham side of the field.
4th and 13.
Stones to pass, looking down the field, and down on the far side, incomplete, as Garrity was being tugged at his jersey, hoping for a call. He won't get it. It's a defensive back, Klisner, on the coverage. They did throw a flag in here, though. I do see a flag on the field. Question is for what? And it's going to be a hold going on Braintree. So that would have negated what would have been a catch anyway.
First down and 10, 2:05 remaining second quarter.
Back to pass to Stones. Looks down the field and it's intercepted. Over the head of the intended target, and now returning this one out to the 40 before he's blasted out of bounds by Curry. Big defensive play, as that one was intercepted by number 5, Vince Silva. Another momentum-shifting play here in this game. Braintree's turned it over twice in this half. Pretty good taking care of the football for the most part in this early part of the season, but not here today. That's their second turnover. Fumble and now an interception. Also missed a field goal and an extra point. Also went for 2 that they did not convert, so a lot of things not going Braintree's way. They still have the lead, but there's going to be a flag on the play after the interception going to go against Framingham, so that changes things a bit. Obviously the interception stands, but after getting knocked out of bounds, clearly there was something that happened behind the play. Silva will pass, and it's completed. Silva to Silva, and a lot of room down the sideline as Braintree giving up a lot of space as he takes it out to the Braintree side of the field to the 32. So the offense moving it right down the field for Framingham, trying to score before halftime.
Personal foul after the interception. Ball the 40-yard line. First down and 10, Framingham.
So what happened there? The interception was good. He ran it down for the penalty. Just passed it based on
Back to pass as Silva over the middle and completed. As knocked out of bounds is Cora. So the offense moving it right down the field here. 20.
Number 5, Lucia Silva. Ball the 33-yard line is good for Framingham. First down.
Coleman going in motion, the handoff, actually the fake handoff, as trying to scramble with it at the last moment, trying to throw it down the field, open and incomplete. And I don't know if Braintree got a piece of that or not, but there was a player open in the end zone that could have hauled that one in and given them the lead. That was intended for Terry, who can't make the catch. That catch was definitely altered by a Braintree player. And an official timeout. Ball is at the throw. Silva to the side of the end zone and complete for the touchdown. What a catch by Cora, as somehow he pulls that one in, as being draped on his back was Medina, but it looks like that will be a touchdown. So that'll make it a 16-12 score. Braintree thought maybe there was pass interference. And there was pass interference, but it was on Braintree, so obviously the touchdown will stand. Interesting decision. Game's been pretty good. He's throwing and the pass caught, but they're going to mark him short of the goal line. Wow. Looked like he was close, and I thought he was in. But they say he's short. No good on the try. So that'll remain the score, 16-12. Timeout on the field. And the lead is just 4 points in favor of the home team with under a minute to go, 45 seconds left on the clock. Injury back behind the play is the reason for the stoppage. We will resume in a moment.
Timeout on the field.
Set to kick this one off. This one kicked towards the end zone. Braintree will let it roll into the end zone and a touchback. Probably just going to see a kneel down here, and we'll go to halftime. After one of the longest halves I've ever announced here. High school football. For the quarterback Stones to get under center. Can't imagine Braintree trying to do anything crazy here. Back to throw, and the pass is high and incomplete. I don't agree with this decision here. Throwing the ball from this deep in your own territory, down by 4. I understand you're down, but right now just going to halftime, regroup.
Whitney's kick into the end zone for the touchback.
And now a handoff as Curry with a nice run. Out past the 30-yard line. Clock continues to move.
First down to 10 Braintree. They're on the 20-yard line, 45 seconds remaining.
Back to pass, and looking to throw is Stones. Down the middle, and intercepted. And this is why you don't continue to try and press here at the end of the first half, as there is a flag, and there is a touchdown right at the end of the half, and that, if it stands, is going to be a devastating play in a situation where it never should have happened. Never should have been throwing the football late in the first half. But there is a flag on the field.
Defensively, Framingham, second down to 10.
Certainly very unsure of why Braintree is throwing the football there. There's no need for that. It's not the end of the fourth quarter. You have to throw it. Just go to halftime, keep the score the way it is, and Braintree might catch a break here. As there's been a lot of discussion onto what the flag is. Flag is against Framingham, it would take the points off the board. As right now the coach going to be talked with, and the referee's moving the ball up the field, so clearly the penalty is going to be against Framingham, which is going to be very fortunate for Braintree, who trail 16-12. It could have been 22-12 if that flag, whichever, we have still not seen a call for what the flag was, but that is a big call. Braintree let off the hook here. So the ball at the 45 now. As Braintree had Stones come off the field and Farragher coming in, pass completed. And that will bring us to halftime finally here at Framingham. So 16-12 the lead for the Flyers. We'll be back for second half action after this.
That's the end of the first half. With your score, Framingham 16, Braintree 12.
If alcohol builds a wall around you that doesn't let you see where you're going, that keeps you feeling isolated and alone, that makes you feel hopeless, know this: we're here to help if you want us to. It's never too early or too late to ask for help with a drinking problem. Alcoholics Anonymous, there is a way out. For more information, visit aa.org and download the Meeting Guide app.
Back here at Bowditch Field, here in Framingham, as we start the third quarter. 16-12 is the lead for Framingham, although it looked like they were going to score right at the end of the second quarter as the interception return for a touchdown was taken off the board due to a flag. As the return here for Braintree is a short one here in the opening kickoff. Owen Murphy on the return. So Framingham in a position to try and beat Braintree, who has handled Framingham over the past few seasons. But here today has been a much different story. Braintree's had a couple of injuries, including their top offensive receiver, Parsons Gomes, as the handoff goes to Curry. And Curry on the run play. And a flag gonna go against Braintree for too many men on the field, I believe. Womps can't catch a break in this ball game. Both sides have been undisciplined. Lots of flags. That's been the story here early in the season. All three games for the Braintree Womps. As the handoff goes to the outside for Curry, bounces back inside. And a short gain. Braintree will throw, and that one nearly intercepted. Trying to get it out to Bresciani. Ready to hike this one. And the handoff goes to Curry. Curry being held from behind as his jersey being pulled. But he's still able to plug forward and make his way out, but that'll be well short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down, and Braintree will have to punt here to begin this third quarter. Framingham's had a good game plan. They've been able to slow Braintree down. Their offense has been able to move the ball enough. And they have the lead, but here today, special teams has been the story. Braintree again with the missed field goal, missed extra point, and a failed two-point conversion. And Framingham has kicked a field goal. They did try and go for two and missed. As this one is punted away and fielded at the 45, brought over midfield, and Braintree with pretty good coverage, about a 10-yard return. So 1st and 10 for the offense. Currently enjoying a 16-12 lead. On the Braintree side of the field. Framingham, for the most part, have gotten the big plays to go their way here in this game. And a handoff as Lincoln takes it up to the 25. He hasn't touched the ball as often as he did back in the first series, but they've been doing a lot more throwing. So it'll be a 2nd down and 4. High snap and the handoff again to Lincoln. Lincoln breaks forward and looks like he might have enough for another 1st down. And they will move the chain, so he's up over the 20. So the Flyers trying to get some insurance here in this 3rd quarter. Back to pass. As Silva rolls to his left, and a short gain. So a 1-yard pickup. High snap, Silva to throw, and wide open over the middle of the field, and completed. As that one is caught by Whitney. 3rd catch of the ball game. It's been a pretty quick moving 3rd quarter after a very long 1st half. As the pass is completed to Coleman, and he is upended by Medina very quickly.
Silva's pass complete to Coleman. Cut down by number 23, Ryan Medina. 4th and 5.
Kick on its way, and the kick is no good. So they try the field goal, and unsuccessful. The kick had plenty of leg on it, but missed it. And it remains 16-12 here with 5:46 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Framingham 16, Braintree 12, 5:46 remain, 3rd quarter.
So Braintree's offense will take over in their own territory, right at the 20-yard line. See if the offense can get something started as the carry by Curry as he is taken out of bounds just outside the 23-yard line. So a short gain on first down. French are trying to run the football, establish the run game. Still have not seen Parsons Gomes return from that injury. As Curry gets the ball again, and Curry is taken down and loses the football, but he was already down. So it'll be third down. Curry was very loose with that football at the end, trying to stretch forward for yardage, and left it exposed, but obviously his foot, his knee, and or his backside were down before the ball came free. Looking to throw, Stones rolling to his right, and the pass is going to be incomplete, intended for Marmai. So Braintree in another fourth down situation. And they will have to punt. Set to punt this one away, as it'll be taking a Braintree bounce inside the 40, and a decent punt from Stones, as they will switch the field. First and 10 for the Flyers.
First down and 10, Premium, 4:22 in third quarter.
Silva will hand it for Lincoln. Lincoln finds some space, and he's got another first down. So they're moving the ball pretty well here early in the third quarter. French's defense hasn't had an answer for Lincoln here in the second half. Clearly, Framingham's idea is to establish the run.
Premium carrier number 7, Ben Lincoln. Brought down by number 2, Shane Garrity. Gain of 11 on the play, good for Framingham. First down.
Ball on the Braintree side, now of the field at the 49. High snap, and the handoff. Coleman cutting across the field. And he's out on the Braintree sideline at the 45. So second down and 6. Ball at the Braintree 45. Framingham leading by 4. They had a missed field goal back on their last drive. Braintree 0 for 2 on their drives here in the third quarter. Scoring in football. And the handoff going to be very close. But a couple yards away now from another first down. So it'll be 3rd and 2. Brings up a much more manageable 3rd down. Back to throw, and the pass was completed. As that'll be Whitney to pull that one down. And that'll move the chains again. Crowd is quieted quite a bit.
Ball spotted at the 35-yard line. It's good for a Framingham first down.
So 1st and 10 for the offense. Ball spotted at the 35. And it looks like a timeout on the field. So we'll take a break in the action. 16-12, Framingham over Braintree. Play resuming. Back to throw. Open down the field, but overthrown. As Cora was the intended target. Second down and 10 from the 35. Nearing the end of this third quarter. And this is a run play. Lincoln finds his way for about 4. Crowd noise has significantly gone down as this game has moved along. Third down. 3rd and 6. To pass. Silva to the near side is completed to Cora. As the player was tackled inbounds, the clock will continue to move. For the offense as the third quarter is just about over. It'll be 4th down and 2. And they will talk things over in between quarters before they do. As the third quarter has come to a close, 16-12 the score. Here in a close one on the road. We'll be right back.
Attention! Attention!
What's going on?
It's summer reading time!
Woohoo!
Build it.
Create it.
Unleash it. Express it.
Free it.
Find your voice this summer at your library with reading programs for children, teens, and adults.
Back here for the start of the fourth quarter. It'll be a 4th down and 2 for the offense. And they are going to go for it. Coming out of the timeout. Break in between quarters. And the snap is high. Somehow able to make the catch, but Braintree stops them, and they will not get there. So it'll be a turnover on downs. And the Braintree offense looks like they will take back over. But there is a flag. I did not see the flag initially. And it's going to be a holding penalty against Framingham, which obviously is declined. And Braintree will take over on downs. So the Womps will get the ball back, down by 4, a chance to take the lead. See if the passing attack can get something started, because right now they're leaning too much on Curry, and the defense has started to key in on him. To throw, and that one left short of the intended target. Trying to get that one out to Marmai. Stones was under immediate pressure. Another passing play. This time is completed. As Braintree with another short gain on the catch. By Braintree's number 11, Anthony Volpe. So Braintree's had to make a couple of changes at receiver with the injury to Parsons Gomes. Stones for the 3rd straight time will pass, looking down the field, and he threw it out of bounds. So it'll be a 4th down and a very quick 3-and-out for the Braintree offense. A bad offensive series. This offense has looked stagnant. The most trouble I've seen Braintree have moving the football this season. And this is the 3rd game of the year. They've been scoring 3-4 touchdowns a game easily. They're stuck on 12. As this one will be kicked away. As it's fielded at the 33. Framingham brings it out to the 40. Volpe ends up making the tackle alongside Whitham. And a flag thrown after the play. Penalty will be against Framingham. Which will back him up. Spotted at the 31. Right now, the clock is on their side. They have a 4-point lead, but I don't think this will be the final score. Branch is going to be fighting to take the lead again. Handoff goes to Lincoln, and Lincoln with a nice carry, and he's got a first down. 12-yard pickup by Lincoln, who had a nice carry after contact. So the Flyers move the chains. Trying to hand Braintree their first loss of the season. Lincoln gets the ball again, and he's got another nice carry. He's got about 4 yards.
Lincoln forced out by James Curry. He had 3 on the play, second down and 7.
So they'll give him 3 yards. Ball spotted right at the 45. High snap, and the handoff goes to Lincoln, who stuffed at the line, but falls forward for positive yardage.
Lincoln carries, tackled by number 65, Nick Tutkus. One on the play, 3rd down and 6.
Back to throw, and complete to Lincoln. He's been the go-to target, mainly running the ball, but this time in the receiving game, he catches and gets the first down.
Pass complete to number 7, Ben Lincoln. Brought down by number 10, and the silver play is good for Framingham. First down.
So the Flyers in no hurry offensively as they continue to let the clock go. Another run play, and Lincoln yet again trying to go with the stiff arm.
Ben Lincoln brought down by number 15, James Curry. Gain of 1 on the play, 2nd down and 9. Ball on the Braintree 45-yard line.
So they'll get him ready, calling the play. And back to throw. He's under good pressure by the Braintree defense as the pass is going to be caught down on the far side of the field. And a big play again, as Framingham looks like they're going in to score. be spotted at the 24. And first down.
Silva's pass complete to number 88, King Whitney. Brought down to the 25-yard line and is good for a Framingham first down.
Looking to throw, and throws this one out of bounds. So second down and 10 upcoming from the 25.
Silva's pass incomplete. Second down and 10.
Braintree almost jumped off sides. And another high snap. The pass was deflected. And the pass was somehow caught. Nice catch by Coleman, as that one was bobbled.
Silva's pass is complete to Coleman. 3 on the play.
Big third down for the offense. Throwing it over the middle and almost intercepted. And then a flag thrown in. So Braintree looks like they may be penalized, as De Silva was in on the defensive play, but I'm imagining it'll go against Braintree for pass interference. And it will be pass interference against the Womps. So set up a new set of downs as the handoff goes to Lincoln. And Lincoln met pretty quickly by the Braintree defense, taken down by Curry.
Pass interference on the defense.
Coleman going in motion. Back to pass. Silva rolling to his left. Still looking for somebody. Fires it up for grabs. And the pass was caught, but out of bounds. Whitney with the completion, but the ball was out of bounds. Only 4:53 to go. And it's 3rd and 11.
Silva's pass intended for Whitney is incomplete. Number 3, Machadi in coverage. 3rd down to 11. Stone's pass is complete to number 88, Caden Whitney. Leo Frashani. Fourth down and 6, Framingham.
So the kicker will come on here on 4th and 6. Clock continuing to move. It'll be under 4 minutes to go. As Whitney will try and kick this one away. It's blocked! And Braintree able to get a hand on it and block that one. A huge defensive play. Instead of it being 19 to 12, Braintree keeps it at a 4-point deficit. Somehow, Braintree made a big play. Getting a hand up there. That was a low kick, but we've seen both sides here today with special teams being a problem. Braintree getting another chance. And Stones will throw, and it's out and completed. Volpe with a nice catch. And he's out around the 18 on the completion.
Stone's pass complete to number 11, Anthony Volpe. Tackled by number 14, Sean Clifton. Gain of 8 on the play, 2nd and 2.
Stones will throw again. Stones looking down the field. He's got a man open, and he just overthrew. Volpe was down the field, and he overthrew him by about 4 yards. And that would have been another touchdown. Would have given Braintree the lead. Braintree with a big play upcoming on offense as they bring some pressure, and Braintree gives it to Curry, and Curry gets some yardage.
Carry by Curry, stalled by number 11, Gabriel Garcet. It's good for a first down.
And a first down for Braintree. Much needed. Have any chance to come and win this game. Stones back to pass it again. He looks down the field, and it's overthrown again. Trying to get it out to Pina.
Stone's pass intended for number 26, Caden Pina. Listener in the coverage, 2nd down and 10.
Getting set to snap this one. As Braintree on 2nd down will throw it incomplete. As Volpe was tightly covered.
Complete. 3rd down and 10.
3rd and 10. Couple turnovers here today, an interception and a fumble. 1 turnover for Framingham. Both sides have missed field goals. It's been a sloppy game. As Stones will again try and throw it. Looking down the field, and that one nearly picked off. Again intended for Volpe. Braintree really missing the services of their top wideout, Parsons Gomes, who is generally their deep threat down the field. So 4th down and 10. Braintree down by 4 points. Stones needs a first down. He's going to go for it. Looking down the field, heaves it, and it's overthrown. And Marmai may have been held a little bit at the end, but not enough to affect the play, I don't think. And that'll be a turnover on downs. And Braintree now in desperation mode, down 4, deep in their own territory as the Framingham offense will take over. Turnover on downs with 2:34 to go.
Reminder, Flyer fans, the Bowditch Athletic Facility will close 20 minutes prior to the conclusion of the game. Please arrange for transportation in a timely fashion.
So we'll see if the Flyers can close it out. Braintree staring their first loss right in the face as Lincoln breaks through, and he is going to score. On the first play from scrimmage, he gets a big block, and he scores. He's probably been the best player here today, Lincoln, as he scores. And they open up a 22-12 lead. A put-away touchdown, and a stake in the heart of Braintree here with 2:26 left. Try for the will remain 10, but kick on the way from Whitney. He had his last kick blocked, and now he has missed this one. So the score will remain 10, but right now the score not that much of a concern for the Flyers. It's a 10-point lead. So Framingham will kick it away, Braintree needing 2 scores. On paper, generally, Braintree and Framingham heavily favors the Womps, but here today, that has not been the story. Been no offense here in the second half for Braintree, as this one is a squib kick, has to be fielded, and Braintree works it out of bounds. That one was picked up at the last moment by Murphy.
Returned by number 21, Owen Murphy. Forced out of bounds by Alex Paz. Ball spotted at the 19-yard line. First down.
Braintree with a couple of turnovers, an interception, a fumble, and a couple of turnover on downs, including the last one, but obviously here in the fourth quarter they had to go for it. Back to throw, and the pass complete out to Marmai. Marmai breaks away. Nice gain. Little prevent here for the defense. Obviously right now the clock is on their side.
Brought down by Gabriel Garcet. First down and 10 of the 45-yard line.
First and 10 from the 45 for Braintree. Stones will throw again and looks way down the field, and the pass is way over the head of the intended target. It's been basically Hail Mary after Hail Mary here for Stones in this fourth quarter. He's had to really throw the ball down the field deep. Stones will throw. Stones back, fires down the far sideline, and incomplete. Up over the intended hands of Bresciani.
Pass intended to Leo Bresciani. Broken up by Nick DePlus's. 3rd down and 10.
Braintree started out with the lead, but have not been able to string together good offensive drives in a row. As rolling this time, firing a low pass on 3rd down, and they say it was incomplete, so 4th down. Braintree's final play potentially on offense here this game if they don't convert. Not much time left in this ball game, under 2 minutes to go. And it will be kneel down situation and victory formation if Braintree will not convert. To throw and under serious pressure, and he is sacked. For the first time here today, Stone's taken down. And of course he had to try and work the ball down the field, and he is taken down. And this game just a few kneel downs away from being over. As Framingham is the better team here in the second half. It was tight at halftime. The Flyers found a way to win this one. Certainly the worst game Braintree's played this season. Got to give credit to the home team here. Flyers gotten some really nice play from the defense. Offense has been pretty good. The running back, Lincoln, really a big bright spot. And he'll be back out on the field. So they cannot kneel it down yet. There's a little bit too much time for that. And a timeout is taken. Kind of a meaningless timeout at this point.
Hey, lady, update the score.
And the handoff goes to Lincoln as Lincoln blasts towards the sideline. Certainly don't want to go out of bounds.
Carry by Red Lincoln. 8 on the play.
8-yard pickup. Braintree going to get their first loss of the season to move to 2-1. They'll be back at home next week. So September 22nd, here on a Friday night, Braintree going to be handed their first loss of the 2023 season. And a handoff and a first down. That'll move the chains. And there's a flag thrown in after the play.
Then Lincoln with the carry. There's a flag on the play.
Waiting the signal for the flag. And a hold going against the Flyers. So 22-12 the score. timeout is taken, we will take a quick break in the action. We'll be right back.
And now the score is up. Thank you very much. So for those of you who know, it was 22 a while ago, but sorry about that. Our team is highly paid professionals. And they doubled the salary. And I got a staff guy for 1 week.
Play resuming after the timeout. And now a kneel down, so I'm not really sure why you would take a timeout before kneeling it down. As he takes his time, kneels it down, kills a couple more seconds. And Braintree will be looking at the drawing board here after this one. A couple turnover on downs. Tough to overcome.
Silva takes a knee. Brings up third down.
And Framingham, even with a couple mistakes of their own, going to be on the right side of a victory here today against Framingham. They haven't beat the Wumps in a while. And this may be the final kneel down. Again, taking it back a few yards and finally putting the knee to the ground. And some handshaking going on out there, knowing this game is over. As that'll be the final score. So 22-12, Braintree drops their first game of the season. As again, the Wumps with a couple of turnovers in this game, one for the Flyers. And the Wumps now 2-1 on the season back at home in their next game, 22-12. The final score here on the road at Framingham. That'll conclude our coverage. Thank you for watching here today. On behalf of our camera person, David Eric, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.
That's your final score. Framingham 22, Braintree 12.